Hello, hello. Welcome to day 2 of the second week. Yes, today for me is the root chakra day. It is all about setting foundations. The reason why I'm all in red today is because I believe a lot in chakras. And the very first chakra that comes when we talk about chakras is the Mooladhara chakra. The Mooladhara chakra or the root chakra is your foundation, the core of your this. If this chakra is not balanced, you will be caught in just the menial, trivial things of how to be more consistent, how to eat more, how to be more safe, how to be more secure. You get caught up in the lowest level of human existence when the root chakra is blocked. The root chakra gets activated when you know who you truly are, when you feel this immense energy, immense growth inside you that says, I want to be more something that some of you are already going through. So today's session, and that's why because I'm doing the chakra practices and all of it, which is why my health is going up and down here. But I know these are all short term compared to what is going to be in the long term. So we were working on our driving force. What is our PIP? What is that thing that drives us? What is that thing that really makes us who we are? Right? So by this time you might have found out your driving force. We discussed 6 types of them. Today we will see the significance of each one of these. If you are of the certainty and the stability kind of a person, if for you, you are a more certain things, you should not get very heavily into business. You should seek at least one source of permanent income coming in, and then think about the side hustle, and then think of the different programs that you can do. This is because unless there is a constant source of income coming from your place and you yourself don't feel like, okay, I don't have to worry about money, I don't have to worry about anything, you will not be able to get good sleep out of yourself. You will become very agitated, you will become very nervous. So in case this is your core personality type, the very first thing you should do is you should make sure that you have a very strong hold of one constant source of this. The other part of this person is, I'm sorry, I'll start again. Just 1 second. Yeah. So if you are a person who is driven by stability, then make sure that you have one constant source of income and you can experiment with others. If you are a person who is seeking stability, make sure you do have routines every day. So whatever you are struggling with, be it social media, be it health, create a routine, create a set of patterns because it's going to be very important for you. Try to plan 6 months in advance, have a year that this is my goals. You will be very goal driven. So set up in different goals and give yourself milestones to achieve. Even financially, if you're a stable person, you would rather invest in more stable forms like mutual funds rather than going for something more risky and adventurous like trading. Okay. The next kind of a person is the variety person. Now, in this variety kind of a person, they like excitement. They like a lot of change. They are like, today I want to do this, today I want to do that. So, if you are a variety kind of a person, which means you should be really doing more content based things like create more content, send out more, give out more YouTube videos, make you Instagram challenges because you need fun, you need more different people. Also, in terms of customer, in terms of all that, the stability is a kind of person who is very happy to do the same course many times. So they will not look for Aaj today I will teach this, tomorrow I will teach that. They are very comfortable following routine based thing. A very good example for all of you would be Niranjan himself. Niranjan prefers that I do the same system which is like the Impact Pro system all throughout it. So people who are driven by stability, they will have like, yay, I am ready to work hard. So they are into, I'm working, I'll do the same thing 10 times over, I will do the same class 15 times over, but I will do this. Okay. Whereas on the other hand, the other kind of a person, the variety will get very bored. The variety person cannot run consistency based challenges. For them, it is more like, what is the new thing I can do? What is the next new thing I can build on? What are the other things I can do? So for them, the best practices would be, and these people have an issue that they can burn out because they are shifting from one program to another, they are going through one program to another, they can really burn out. So for them, in order not to burn out, in order to not do it, they have to incorporate personal passion projects in order to make sure that they don't do the boring task because it makes them feel burnout. They can delegate it. And they can, of course, work with variety of clients. So they can be like, I'll work with children also, I'll work with women also, I'll work with men also, everyone. So that there is more variety and there is something that makes you look forward. Okay. So if you put a variety person into a government job, they would be really bad at it. Similarly, if you put a structured person into a creative job, like an ad agency, they would be not be able to live with it for a long time. Okay. The third kind of a person or the third kind of PIP is significance or recognition. Significance means that your driving force is achieving recognition and validation. These are people who are driven towards validation. So they are good at social media, marketing, influencer engagement. For them, the biggest call is I want to show the world. Their song would be Papa Kehte Hai Bada Naam Karega. So they want to be recognized. So for such people, you can focus on high impact, high ticket clients, celebrities. You believe a lot in recognition. So your kinds could be celebration and recognizing people, taking out people from, a certain stage to there and making their journey public. You would be very good at social media. You would be very good at different, places where you are at the site. Uh, the problem with this, the challenges that can be, of course, overcommitment. Then you might start taking a lot of validation from the people around you and hence not feel really fulfilled. It's an issue that happens. Or it could be, I will create on YouTube also, I will create on Instagram also, I will do this, I will do that. Getting fame kind of becomes your whole identity. But these people are very hardworking. These people are very charming, and wherever they go, they are like create good connection and name. The next is love and connection. If you are built around this, it means for you more than money, more than anything else in the world, it is to have a deep, meaningful relationship. So these are people who believe in growing communities, in doing one-to-one personal call, in mindset coaching. They want to create a connection. The challenge with such people is emotional burnout, or okay, you don't have money, it's okay. I'm going to take these classes free for you because I believe that the more, I want to love you, I want to do this. So they might face burnout because their own personal journey will not be taking care of. It will more become about how can I help others and, building love connection. Trusting the wrong people. In this case, you might start trusting the wrong people. You might have a certain, thought process or a certain thing that you want to believe in, and it might not work for you. Okay. So practices for you would be you believe in community. So do anything that is community driven, that is group based. Have boundaries to limit your emotional drain because sometimes you might take the pain of the person in front of it. Nurture important personal relationships. So this is very important that you know who is at what is work, what is play. The next driving force, which is my driving force as well, is the growth, is the personal development. These are people who need to constantly invest in themselves, learn something new, because if they don't learn, they get bored and they can't handle that. For them, more than being broke, the fear of not doing anything is the problem that is nagging to them. But The challenge of this personality type is they can be really self-critical. And they can constantly, say you are not doing enough, you are not learning enough. What next? What next? And this constant questioning to them, what is the next thing you're going to do? What is the next thing might make them feel inadequate. So for them, it is very important to take breaks to do nothing, where they simply reflect, where they simply sit down like a dopamine fast to refresh and recharge. And for them, incremental growth is better because they can be very perfectionist and they can be very stern in their voices. Ki nahi, now I have decided, now I will become an expert at this. The last kind is a life lived for others, contribution purpose. Now understand the difference between love seeking and contribution is the person who is seeking love wants people to tell them, thank you, I love you so much. They want to feel loved. The contribution wants to make others people feel wanted, other people loved. Theirs is that I can only go to sleep if I've helped someone. So they are very good at charity, pro bono, community sharing. If you are in this, you start taking YouTube classes, you do it at a minimal rate so that more people can, benefit from this. Challenges are risk of feeling unsatisfied or overextending by giving too much. That you start sharing too much with others and there's nothing left for your own home. You might know such relatives who have given everything to their everyone else but not been happy in their own family. So in order to for them to do it, the best practice is try to find in the Ikigai thing, where can you build a vocation, a balance between giving and a balance between earning for yourself. Then avoid overextending, set your boundaries that first my wishes should come true, then only I will make others, fulfill their wishes. And have your own purpose. If you are very clear, like Tata also, they had a purpose. Ki first I will serve this, I will first earn this, then I will serve. That helps you get more. So quick example I'm going to give you so that you all can understand who it is this. If you are a certain, let's say you want to eat a pizza, okay, depending on your personality, you will be showing different kind of roles. If you are into stability, then a stable person would go to the same place and order the same pizza every time because they are afraid that I might experiment and something different will come. When I trust it, why do I need to experiment? I'm happy with what I have. A person with variety would be like, oh, I am in mood to eat pizza today. Let me search for the best pizza places around. Let me search for which is the most unique pizza here. There's a vodka pizza available. There's a pineapple pizza available. Let me try all the different kinds. The person with significance and recognition would be like, oh, I discovered a very nice place to eat pizza. Let me make a post on it on Instagram. Let me share with the world. And people will know this person and make a video about it. Then people will know that I am the one who has discovered this place. I want to share with everyone how amazing it is. They will also be the ones taking pictures of the food when it comes. The love and connection would be, Arey yaar, it's such, I feel like eating a pizza, but I can't do this alone. Let me take a family, let me take a friend, let me go with them and have pizza with them together and make it a nice date. The growth person will be like, oh, pizza, why don't I learn how to bake it? Let me quickly take a course, let me learn how to make the best pizza, or let me learn about where are the best pizza in the world coming from. Let me do research and then I'll do it myself. And the contribution person would be like, instead of having one pizza, let me buy 10 pizzas and share the pizza with others who also need it. So you see, depending on what is your core belief is how you will be behaving and acting. Some general purposes for it energy management over time management. We will soon be taking a class, Niranjan will be teaching you. Rather than working on time, I am going to get, because time everyone has the same. 24 hours is what is available to every single person in the world. You need to learn what are the tasks that energize you the most, and what are the tasks and what are the times in which you feel energetic. For example, a stable person would feel an immense energy when they are doing something like Excel sheets, or taking the finance of the company, or making a timetable. Whereas a creative person might be the most creatively charged when I give them a task like design social media tasks, design a new curriculum. And a growth person would be highest at energy when they're studying something new. So based on what is your energy, if you start challenging your tasks and put it will really help. Mindful breaks, absolutely. To constantly maintain high energy and focus, you need to take mindful detachment, which means sometimes you are not doing anything, no work related, nothing. Celebrating daily wins. This is something I do. You might have noticed, and you all are encouraged to do. Every day, put down what is your win of the day. Okay? And practice detachment again. This is like time detachment only. You have to stop becoming emotionally attached to the outcomes. That I decided this and it did not work the way. 80% of what me and Niranjan planned have never worked according to it. But 70% that we did not even think have turned out to be much better than we thought. So provide a practice detachment. Avoid laziness and losing momentum. So if you are starting something, don't lose consistency. If you are part of this 15-day challenge, do it every day. And last is, of course, building a team. Building a team is one of the greatest things you can do for yourself. You are seeing me and Niranjan are only two, but because of Surya now, we have like the team of 10-15 people with us now. So this is the part about finding your PIP. This is the part about now where you go out and you discuss in depth and detail what are your shortcomings, what are your weaknesses. You can add this to your master sheet as well, the one we are working on. Tomorrow when we meet, now finally we are going to find out who is our ideal customer to help with and why should we do it. So thank you guys. Have a great time working on your PIP. I'm sending the sheet in the group as well. Go through it and figure out for yourself what are your strengths, what are your weaknesses, and how can you do use this PIP to grow more.